Distrust of authority and outrage about the use of excessive force is something that transcends race. In this cell phone video, one metropolitan area resident uses a traffic stop as an opportunity to express his displeasure of the overuse of police resources.
Single fucking traffic stop. Converging on it. This many officers for one fucking person pulled over and people yelling out, "Let that man go home! You guys aren't pulling over any other cars! Let him go home! Let that man go home! Let that man go home! You pulled over no other cars!" I'm going to my other window, yo. Let that man go home. You guys aren't pulling over any other fucking cars. He was driving home. You guys are showing a force for fucking nothing. They are in their domicile. You have no reason to fucking go in there. You go back to your fucking office and quit your job, you fucking elitist piece of shit. You're a fucking person of color. How can you justify this shit? Bum ass bitch. You too, fat boy. Fuck you. Memorize my house. I'll be out of this lease next week. Fuck you. I know you motherfuckers are tracking me anyway. Smirk, bitch. Smirk. Drop that badge and I'll meet you out front for an agreed upon. I'm sick of you fascist pieces of shit. Thank you for not shooting at us immediately tonight. That was a nice gesture. After your fake ass Academy Award winning performance with that knee yesterday. You fucking pieces of shit. Fuck you. Fuck every one of you. Find a job with competitive fucking pay and benefits and stop serving that bullshit. You black cops with a smirk on your face are fucking disgusting. Fuck you. Go home. Go get beaten by your fucking husbands and make sure you guys get an extra smacking on your wives and the suicide rate drops, you fucks.
Oh, damn.
Good grief.
Hey, Tom, get him on the show. Tom, get him on the show. God damn.
I'm trying to find him. It was off a TikTok video. I'm trying to trace the video.
I was scared for
gonna
him.
Save that? You gonna save that for last? Yo, I want to watch that again. I need to watch that while I smoke.
Gosh, they didn't shoot him. I'm so glad they didn't shoot him. I was so scared for him.
Nah,
no,
they weren't going to shoot him. He was white. They weren't going to shoot him now.
Yeah, that was a white guy. I couldn't tell. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was a white guy. Ain't no brothers calling the cop a bitch. He's not going to go that far.
That's why I was wondering. I was like, man, he's bold.
Nah.
Where did that take place?
Yeah, where is that?
I'm not even sure who was getting pulled over. We just saw like a bukkake of cops,
that was a little army. That really scared the fuck out of me.
Me too.
All that for one person? All that for one person.
But I never even saw the person. Where was the person?
I didn't know what I was looking at. I just saw like 50 scared shit cops pissing their pants, so they had to address it together.
You see
and then one did a heart shape too. I'm like, what the hell?
I know. I saw the heart. And this giving kisses.
Did you see the one cop with the fucking helmet on? He had his riot gear. I'm like, what are you? Listen, I have a whole theory. I like to call them BWB, bitches with badges. Because without that badge and gun, they're cowards. They really are. Yeah, deep down. It's like I gotta have a job where I have to impress somebody. What's the easiest job to do? I mean, it's funny. You need 0 degrees to uphold the law, but if you want to defend the law in court, you got to have a degree.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Damn, that was some fire, Tom. I want to see that again. Send that to me, personally. I want to see that.
I'm sweating, Tom.
I don't even understand.
Yeah. My chest is pounding from that, man.
It almost, if you took the sound off, it would have looked like that guy on this balcony was feeding breadcrumbs and pigeons just came to eat and left. Like, what the fuck happened?
And then he straight up said to the black cops, he's like, yo, y'all ought to be a fucking ashamed of yourself. And he's right. You ought to be a fucking ashamed of yourself, bro. What are you doing? He basically said they all get beat on. He said the female cops get beat on and the husband and then the man.
I know. It's just
he roasted. He needs to open for you or somebody. Y'all need to hire him. He can do stand up. That motherfucker was on it.
I have a feeling that guy has a habit of just yelling at who's ever walking by the building and videoing it on his phone. And he happened to pick like that moment is
It was
the
cops.
one that happened to go viral. Yeah.
And it
I'm
was
glad,
cops.
though.
Like it could be anybody, right? Like
Well, at least he used his white privilege to a good use for once.
agreed, agreed.
Thank you. That's why. Listen, that's why.
If you're gonna be a bystander and you want to be a male Karen, then use it against cops to protect a white guy. Like
Yeah, because
Agreed.
I gotta say, I'm not a fan at all of it. My sister-in-law, she's white, and she calls it white silence. And that video, he demonstrated none of that.
You need to send it to her. When Tom sends it to you, send it to her.
That's my plan. They have a podcast, so as well. But they actually empower women. It's called Her Story. Well, we'll talk about that later. Tom, I need that clip. Please, because there's probably a reason it hasn't gone viral. But I'll be quiet. Yeah.